Hi, my name is Shrey, and today I'll be explaining question 2 from Leetcode's most recent weekly competition 201. So question 2 is find kth bit in nth binary string. So basically the question gives you two int values, n and k, and it just wants you to return the kth bit in an n binary string. So this is what will denote this n string, and this is what I'm going to be explaining. So if n equals 1, then we're going to have this s1 equal to 0. So that's what we start off with. If n equals 1, then s1 will equal 0. Then s1 will equal 0. So now what if n equals 2? Well, then what we do is we take s1 plus 1 plus the reversed string of inverted s1. And yes, this part seems a little bit confusing, so I'm just going to do my best to explain what this means. So I'm going to take all of this in context to n equals 2 right now. So what we have to do is, if n equals 2, we have to take the reverse string of inverted s1. So s1 string equals 0. That's what it tells us. My bad. So the inverted string of this, meaning you change all zeros to ones and all ones to 0. So inverted string would equal 1. And now we would have to reverse the string. But because we only have one element, reversing it would still make this inverted string the same as it is right now. So revert string, so it would still be 1 because there's only one element in it right now. So this would lead us to 0, because that's what s1 is, 1, and then the inverted of the reverse string, which is 1. So now let's move on to if n equals 3. So then we take s2 plus 1 plus the reverse string of inverted s2. So let's do that part again. So what is the invert? So s2 initially equals 011. Inverted string will equal 100, and then the reversed string, I should probably say reversed here. Reversed string will equal 001. You're just reversing the string. So now we would have 011 because that's what s2 is, plus 1, and then plus this reverse string, so 001. So yeah, that's just how the question continues. I'm just going to say if n equals 4, I'm just going to use what they give us right here. So yeah, that's what n equals 4 would look like. So now that you have an understanding of the question, it's initially asking you to find the kth bit of this n string. So let's just take example 2 for actually let's just take example 4 for case. Example 4. So n equals 2 and k equals 3. So our n equals 2 string was 011, and k equals 3, so the third element would be this is the first element, this is the second element, to 1. So initially what we would do is we would return 1. Yeah, so that's the entire explanation of the question, and let's just hop in straight into the solution. So how do we solve this problem? Well, what I initially did was I didn't do it with strings, I did it with string builder, because during the competition I got the correct solution, but string would result in a time limit exceeded error, so I would have to use string builder. So the first thing I did was I declared a string builder. Actually, I want to say declared an instant string builder. So one thing to keep in mind is that S1 will always equal 0. So yes, S1 will always equal 0. So initially we're going to have to append, I'm just going to use SB to denote string builder, so we're going to have to append 0 to our string builder. And we would declare our num variable, which our num variable is what will go to n, and we declare that to 2. So my solution is basically generating the string of n which is required. So what that means is, in example 2, I would generate this fourth string, so I would generate this, and then I would find the 11th element of it. So I'm basically using a brute force solution. So I just said while our num is less than or equal to n, right here, I'm going to take the instance. I'm going to declare a new string builder, which equals our current string builder, and I call that temp. And then I just like it said, we have to append 1 first, so take our SB and then append 1 to it, and then dot append, then we have to append the reversed string of inverted. And that's why I created this temp, because we are going to invert temp and then reverse it, and then we are going to append that to the current string. So the way I did that is reverse string of inverted formula. So I just take a for loop, starting from end to end, looping back to beginning, and I just append I append 1 if current character is 0, and append 0 if current character is 1. So I'm basically starting from the end, going to the beginning, and checking if the current character is 1 or 0, and then dealing with that situation accordingly. So great, now we have SB, which we appended 1 to, and the reverse string of inverted. Finally, what I did was I just incremented our num, which would go all the way and generate n. And then finally what I did was break out of the loop, and then I just returned the character k minus 1 of string builder, basically. And the reason I have this k minus 1 is because you note that while the indexes start from 0, k actually starts from 1. So just to offset that off by 1 error, I had to say k minus 1. But yeah, that's the entire solution for this question. If you're still a little bit confused, just remember to leave a comment and I'll answer it. And as always, if this video helped you in any way, please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks.